Well, good morning, our beloveds. This is take 2. Our first one was a bit too dark for our another, so we shall try to lighten it up. Where do you all find yourselves today? Where do you feel like the individual and collective choices that have gotten you here are misaligned, and why? If you all could come together and focus on what it is that you desire in a future, you would have more in common than not. And the hatred and the violence and the misogyny that is propagating this outcome is a direct result of the inbreeding and the infighting. So what is it that you individually and collectively can do to bring about peace? And it is not to just sit there and sing kumbaya. There is a certain percentage that is required, but if nobody stands up and fights for, marches for, demands equity, equality, justice, compassion, really, at the end of the day, we need people more willing to stand up and die for a cause. When you look back at the revolutions and the movement towards equality, it never came through simply peaceful resistance. It did require strategic effort, words, and pushback. So where do you align and where do you not? Where do you agree and where do you disagree? And where do you all collectively want to go? Maybe we can build a community garden that is based on peace and collaborative effort so that everyone would have food, outdoor activity, and community members with whom they can create friendships while leaving politics out of it. Does that make sense? You would be building connections with people through communal efforts, building a rapport with everybody to see how much you really do like each other and love each other when you are working on a collective effort or project. And then, and maybe then, you'll be able to set aside some of the hatred that you have for the others and see them as communal party members who disalign in political views, but when it comes to boots on the ground, you're all there building a community food source for everyone to have access to when times get difficult, hard, or communication is limited just to the nearby. Build what resources you would like to rely on when things get bumpy. Do you know your neighbors? Do you know your community members? If not, maybe start now while the access and the points of access and the nervous system are still more grounded than they might be in your area in coming days, weeks, or months. And it's nothing huge or grand. Could just be as simple as the water source or the electrical source or the power source or the whatever source is disrupted for a time. What do you do if you can't get foods into your local grocery stores because the highways are closed for whatever reason? There's no petrol, or gas to move the vehicles. There are so many things that are really simple that could get disrupted that force you all to have boots on the ground. So why not build it now? Why not meet people, dream, build, think, process, and co-collaborate with to create a better and more harmonious future. The time is coming where the lion and the lamb will lay together, whatever that means to you and your prophetic vision. And when that does happen, you will remember, oh, this was prophesied a long time ago. And that is about it, our beloveds. We wish you well, and we wish you a collective reawakening. And so it is. Namaste.